Before the deluge, before the waters rose and reshaped the world, a time of giants walked the earth. A time whispered about in ancient texts, a time shrouded in myth and mystery, the Great Flood. Was it a literal event, a global catastrophe, or a metaphor, a symbolic cleansing? Whatever the truth, the fossil record reveals a world far stranger than we imagined. A world where colossal beasts shared the land with our earliest ancestors.
Mammothus primigenius. Perhaps the most iconic of all Ice Age giants, the woolly mammoth was a true behemoth, perfectly adapted to the frigid conditions of the mammoth steppe, a vast grassland that stretched across northern Eurasia and North America. These majestic creatures were not merely animals to our ancestors. They were sources of sustenance, materials for survival, and objects of spiritual significance. Imagine an elephant draped in a thick, shaggy coat of fur, with long, curved tusks and smaller ears than its modern relatives. This was the woolly mammoth, a creature built to withstand the icy plains. Males could reach a shoulder height of over 9 feet and weigh up to 6 tons, while females were slightly smaller. Their thick fur, up to 35 inches long, provided insulation against the cold, and a layer of subcutaneous fat further helped to conserve heat. Woolly mammoths were herbivores, primarily grazing on grasses and sedges. They roamed the mammoth steppe, a vast grassland that stretched across northern Eurasia and North America. This habitat provided an abundance of vegetation to sustain their massive bodies. Early humans hunted woolly mammoths for food and utilized their bones and tusks for creating tools, weapons, and dwellings. Evidence of this interaction can be found in cave paintings and engravings on mammoth tusks. It is believed that the woolly mammoth disappeared either because of climate change, which led to a shrinkage of its habitat, or because humans hunted it to extinction, or as a result of both. In some cultures, mammoth remains were interpreted as the bones of giants or mythical creatures. These legends often attributed supernatural powers to the mammoth, reflecting the awe and wonder these creatures inspired. Megalania, Varanus paryscus. Venture into the prehistoric landscapes of Australia, and you might have encountered Megalania, a colossal monitor lizard that dwarfed even the Komodo dragon. This apex predator ruled the Pleistocene epoch, striking fear into the hearts of its prey. Megalania was a giant goanna, reaching an estimated length of up to 23 feet and weighing over a ton. Its powerful limbs, sharp claws, and serrated teeth made it a formidable hunter. This fearsome predator inhabited open forests, woodlands, and grasslands of eastern Australia. Its diet likely consisted of large mammals, snakes, other reptiles, and birds. Like its relative, the Komodo dragon, Megalania may have been an ambush predator scavenger whose toxic saliva would have caused infection and death to its victims. Megalania coexisted with the ancestors of Aboriginal Australians. While direct evidence of their interactions is limited, it's plausible that early humans encountered this giant lizard, potentially inspiring legends and myths. Some researchers suggest that Megalania may be the inspiration behind Aboriginal legends of the Wowie, a mythical monster resembling a giant goanna. These stories depict a fearsome creature that could devour an entire tribe in a single meal. Short-faced bear, Arctodocimus. Imagine a bear that stood over 12 feet tall on its hind legs, with a massive build and powerful limbs. This was the short-faced bear, one of the largest land mammals to ever exist. The short-faced bear was characterized by its short snout, long legs, and massive size. It was significantly larger than any modern bear species, with some individuals weighing over 2,000 pounds. This bear was highly adaptable, inhabiting a variety of environments, including grasslands, woodlands, and even tropical thorn shrub. It probably scavenged and preyed upon large herbivores, such as bison, muskoxen, deer, caribou, horses, and ground sloths. The short-faced bear was a highly adaptable species that survived and thrived in a wide and diverse range of habitats. Even as habitats and climates shifted during the Pleistocene, the bears continued to occupy the same ecological niches. Short-faced bears coexisted with early humans in North America. Some researchers suggest that these bears may have posed a significant threat to early human populations, potentially delaying their migration into North America. The abundance of the giant short-faced bear in the Bering Land Bridge area could have been a factor in this delayed migration. While specific legends about the short-faced bear are not widely known, its imposing size and predatory nature likely inspired fear and caution among early humans. Gigantopithecus blacki Gigantopithecus, the largest known primate, inhabited Pleistocene Southeast Asian forests, reaching over 10 feet tall and weighing over 1,000 pounds. This herbivore, likely consuming leaves, fruits, and bamboo, lived in subtropical to tropical forests. Its exact appearance is debated, with some suggesting a resemblance to a giant orangutan and others to a gorilla. While direct interaction with early humans is uncertain, their coexistence sparks speculation. Some believe Gigantopithecus may have inspired Yeti or Bigfoot legends. Smilodon fatalis, the iconic saber-toothed cat of the Ice Age, possessed impressive 11-inch fangs and a powerful build, roughly the size of a modern lion but more robust. It roamed the Americas, preying on large herbivores like bison and ground sloths, favoring closed habitats for ambush hunting. Evidence suggests social behavior, including cooperative hunting, which likely aided in taking down large prey. Smilodon coexisted with early humans, and while direct interaction is limited, its formidable presence likely influenced early human stories and perceptions. Cave hyena, Crocuta spelaea. During the Ice Age, the cave hyena dominated European landscapes. This robust predator, a close relative of the spotted hyena, was significantly larger and more powerful. It thrived in both caves and open areas, hunting large mammals like bison and rhinoceros. Importantly, cave hyenas coexisted with early humans and Neanderthals, leading to competition for resources and potential predation. Their presence is also reflected in Paleolithic rock art, indicating their cultural significance. Colombian mammoth, Mammuthus columbi. The Colombian mammoth, a large relative of the woolly mammoth, thrived in warmer North American regions during the Pleistocene. Reaching 14 feet tall and 10 tons, it had long tusks and a less dense coat. A grazer of grasslands and savannas, early humans both feared and revered the massive creature that coexisted with them. They hunted it for food and utilized its remains for other purposes. Giant ground sloth, Megatherium americanum. The giant ground sloth, an elephant-sized herbivore, roamed Pleistocene Americas, reaching 20 feet long. It possessed large claws, likely used for feeding and defense, and consumed leaves and twigs in various habitats. Due to its enormous size, it may have been hunted by early humans and inspired legends. Dire wolf, Enoceon dirus. Imagine a wolf, not just larger but more powerful, a true apex predator. This was the dire wolf, roaming North and South America during the Ice Age. Its robust physique and powerful jaws made it a hunter of formidable herbivores, but it also shared its world with early humans. What were those encounters like? Did they compete for prey? Did they avoid each other, or did they meet in conflict? While the details remain elusive, the dire wolf's predatory nature surely left a lasting impression, inspiring a mix of fear and awe. American lion, Panthera atrox. The American lion, one of the largest cats ever, prowled Pleistocene North America, rivaling the saber-toothed cat in size. Similar to modern lions but larger, it hunted large herbivores like bison and camels in grasslands and savannas. Coexisting with early humans, its imposing size and predatory nature likely inspired fear and respect.